Okay, so first we're going to apply the graphic. As you can see, there's little areas where we'll have to warm it up, or you could be patient and just keep pushing down on it. Eventually they'll stay down. I like to warm them up. And so, as you can see, I'll show you right now, as soon as I put some heat to it, what happens. See that? Down. Down. So as you can see, just a little bit of heat sets down the vinyl, warms it up, it lets it stretch out a little bit, and sets it down. One more time. A little bit of heat. A little bit of heat. A little bit of heat. Take your squeegee, push it down. Push it down. Push it down. And as you can see, sat down, stood down. There you go. Now I'll be back and show you the other sides, and then show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, once again, now we're gonna do this other side. Like I said, you gotta have a mixture of half water and half rubbing alcohol. Spray that on, as you can see. Spray it on nice, and don't have to be a whole lot, but you do need to have some on there. Okay, this is the graphic here. What you're going to do is take and peel it off from right here. I'm going to do it here. Like I said, I've been doing this by myself, so it's kind of hard to show you, but let me pull it off, and then I'll show you how to put it in. Okay, so now it is taken off. Basically what you want to do is position it, as you can see where it goes. And let me show you how to do that. Give me 1 second. Okay, so what I do is I'll position it right where I need it. Come down here, make sure this one's positioned right where I need it. It's a nice, clean, as you can see, right on. So now all I do after this is I'll spray some more alcohol on it, just on the top layer, just so it'll lubricate it. So when you do run the squeegee down it, it doesn't catch on you. This is the squeegee I'm using right here. Try not to leave it on the floor. But anyway, so just start from the center, squeeze it out, get out all the moisture that you can. Okay, so what we're doing now, we're going to apply the bottom one. Okay, like I already cleaned these, so you got to make sure you clean your surface before you do this. This bike has been completely cleaned down. I wiped it down with water and alcohol. Anyway, so basically what you want to do, same thing as we showed you on the other one, is you're going to want to take this part here, and you're going to want to peel off the backing. And once you peel off the backing, then you can apply it. So you already wetted it, so it should be nice and wet for you, so you can slide it around and make sure that, you can see how this is not sticking. So basically what you want to do is position it where you need it, and then squeeze it out. Same thing as the other one. Got it right there. Looks like it's positioned good to me. Might have to move just a little bit down, but not much. Right about there. And then basically what you do is just squeeze it out just like we did the other one. And then just continue on. I'm going to show you again how this works. When we're done, you will be able to see the whole bike with the American flag on it. So for right now, let me squeegee this on, and then I will continue on showing you how this is done. Okay, once again, now that you got it positioned, you want to take your squeegee and just take and squeegee out all the water you can. All that, you got to get all that moisture out of there. You're going to want a heat gun or a blow dryer to completely get this down. Basically what happens, like I showed you on the other one with the heat gun, you warm it up, and that's going to soften up the vinyl, and it's going to make it so it can be contoured to the vehicle, because you can see on the edge, see how it's standing up there. Once you heat it up nice and warm, you can see, I mean, it takes a second. It's not going to happen right away, but it will. You just keep warming, getting it warm, and keep pushing pressure on it, and you'll get it down. So let me go ahead and keep heating and keep compressing, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Be back in a minute. Okay, as you can see, I've got the pieces on the fender here, so you can see it. It all lines up pretty good. You have like your little flag star right there that lines up. So all you have to do is make sure everything lines up. You got a nice clean gap all the way down the middle. Everything's been heated up and squeegeed down. The back ends just like that. That's just the way the kit's made. So as you can see, it's starting to come along. We're gonna keep going, showing you piece by piece how everything's laying down. I got this fender here to go, and then the center pieces and the ends, and then I will start recording here in a minute as soon as we get some of these pieces that I haven't showed you yet. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see, once again, we are going to clean the surface. Make sure it's nice and clean. Make sure you get the edges anywhere the vinyl is going to lay. Okay, now wet the surface with half water, half alcohol mix, and then what you want to do is apply the graphic, which is the tailgate graphic right here. Anyway, you want to pull it apart same way as all the other ones. Alright, sorry about that. So then anyway, you want to pull the parts. Sorry about that again. Anyway, okay. Pull apart. There's your piece. Center it up. Make sure it lays down right. You need to add more water to make sure it's lubricated so it sets right. As you can see, I need to add more water. It's still pretty sticky. Anyway, you're gonna lay it in place like I showed you the other ones. And make sure it's laid in the area you want. And then when you're done, all you have to do is start squeegeeing. So I'm going to start squeegeeing out, and I will return and show you what it looks like. Okay, what we're gonna do here is take off. You see, it's got 3 little screws. We need to pull these off so the graphic lays in there good. Once you just be careful with it, you don't scratch up any paint or anything. Just start it out, and then you can just pull it out by hand and then put it away. Make sure you hold on to it. Don't let it just fall, and you can't lose these because it'd be hard to get the panel back on. So let me take the rest of these off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what you want to do after you unbolt it, you make sure that the vinyl lines up with all the factory holes. You got a nice clean gap there so it all lines up. And then just start in the middle and start squeezing it out. Real simple. It's not that hard to do. Then once you're done getting it lined up, you want to heat it. So now it's all lined up. I'll squeeze it out. I still got some water, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat it up with the heat gun and make sure it all lays down nice and clean. And then I'll be back to show you what it looks like after that. Okay, now that we're done, you can see how they all nicely line up together. Got your fenders, your front end, the gas tank, your back fender. You can see how you can see all the way across the edge there. You can see the flag with the stars draping over the whole bike. Very, very good look. Once again, that's how you install it. It's not a really hard process. Just time consuming and a little bit of patience will get you exactly where you need to be.